education is, everything that you can learn to survive and maintain in the corporate world. Unfortunately, I don't have a high education status. I only finished high school. My mom didn't have money for me to go to. My mom didn't have money for me to go to college. I didn't have any scholarships or grants or anything, so I went straight into the music business. But I encourage everyone, if they can, to attend college. My daughter attended Winston-Salem, graduated. My other kids are going to go to college and graduate, and it's necessary for life. To learn, you have to learn everything that you can to be able to survive and just reach higher levels of success. I know friends of mine, people who are up for a job, and it's like they can't get the mark or the amount of money they want because they don't have a certain degree. So it's obviously education is very relative and matters. She was a dean, and I believe her name was Miss Padilla. She actually was super mean, very harsh, mean, aggressive. But as most adults do, when you look back in hindsight and you look back in life and you think and wonder, why was that person like that? Why were they? You kind of see now, why was my dad so hard on me? Why is my mom so, why are people so hard on you? It's because they actually expect the best from you and they actually know what you're capable of. And sometimes being nice and letting you slide and letting you get over on things just doesn't work, and they want to push you. And I see that now because I push people, and I push people sometimes too hard. It's tough love. I make sure, obviously, it was fair. I make sure that minorities and people like myself who came up in the hood and came up in unfortunate situations, make sure that we had a fair shot. And there were just some programs or some grants, and maybe there are more now, but at the time there weren't many for me, and I didn't know of many. So I would just make sure that it's fair for everybody to pretty much receive an education. Regardless of financial situations and social status, and who their parents know and stuff like that. I think what teachers can do differently is sort of what you guys are doing, and just taking a different approach on teaching things, right? And using different examples. I like to use examples a lot, and when I'm trying to pretty much educate people in my own ways of how to make it in the business and what route to take and how to develop relationships and why relationships are important, and give them examples, right? And lead by example, and lead and show them that if you go this route, hey, take my experience, for example. Out of 10 times, the 8 times I went this route, it usually always worked, and the other 2 didn't. So using hip hop, using whatever it is that kids are, attracted to, whether it's film, whether it's television, whether it's, it's cooking, whether it's hip hop, whatever it is, implementing something from what they're interested in into whatever you're teaching them, and then that's just the way it's going to work. It varies. A lot of kids are impatient, right? They don't want to wait 2 and 3 and 4 years. They want to make money now. They want to, participate in sports, and they want to leave and do that. They want to. I think it's really more about living life faster than what they should, and not wanting to wait, and maybe being in school and working that part-time job after school doesn't do it for them, and they see their friends doing other things that may not be, the right thing to do, and getting shortcuts. So that causes dropouts. Kids having unprotected sex and having kids early on, before they're married and before they should have kids, and not being able to maintain with a child, and going to school, living the fast life and watching other people do things that that are possibly illegal, and then wanting to get a taste of that life and realizing, well, I can't do this in school, I gotta drop out. There's just many, unfortunately, some of them are ignorant, but there's many unfortunate reasons why kids drop out, and it's, some of those are just some of the examples of why. This man did everything he could for the culture, for us, for our people, and he gave everybody a shot. I can't save everybody, right? I can't save the world. I can't accommodate 500 requests. But me coming up as an uneducated kid from the Bronx, I just wanted a shot, and a lot of people never gave me a shot. You know, I went and tried to meet with people and try to apply for internships. I try to work for free. I try to do anything that would get me inside the door. And I just, for the most of the time, I never got that shot. I created this shot, and I was given a shot or two. But for the most part, I set up. I did promotion on my own. I went to every event in the world. I got people to get familiar with me. I developed my own relationships without them knowing who I was, where I came from. I didn't work at a label. I met guys like Lenny. I just want to be remembered for doing, like, you know, honorable, noble, you know, stuff with like dignity, and, you know, and that I'm proud of. And it's about the music first, culture first. Like, the money's last, 100% last. Hey, what up, everybody? This is Lenny S. I'm the Senior Vice President at RocNation, and you're watching Young Faces Smiling.
Introducing the peculiar people. Introducing the peculiar people.